마,
마,
자,
마차요.
맞아요.
Like matcha.
맞아.
차.
Uh-huh.
차.
차. Okay. And this one is
차차차.
so we're gonna start learning Korean after how many years?
3 years.
3 years. Are you sure?
4 years.
5 years.
When was COVID?
It started in 2020. So at least 5
5
years. Yeah. Let's try to pick up the things that you already had learned.
From zero.
I bought this book for you, remember?
Talk to me in Korean.
Yeah. Well, my question here is you wanna learn with a book? Or you wanna just learn with conversation?
No. We can try book.
We can try.
We
Okay.
can try.
So this is
I already tried the rap in Instagram.
yeah, I know who he is. And did it work?
I learned.
What did you learn?
Rap it.
Well, rapping in Korean, at least.
I don't know.
It didn't work. So let's try this book because we have it here. But this is level 1. Should be fine. You know some basics. Do you remember Hangul? How to read Hangul?
I know Hangul is Korean.
Korean alphabet.
Yeah.
So try read this.
I can't. I know how to speak some words, but I forgot how to read.
So you wanna...
I'm from 5 years without practicing anything.
So how do you say hello in Korean?
안녕.
So this is
안녕.
basically 안녕하세요. So I'll use note. So my name is
아예.
and this is the same as this one. 영. And then this is NG. 영.
I know. I made you saying that.
Yeah. Yes, that was a
안녕.
great pickup
yeah.
line. Yes. I remember. Because that was the only Korean that you knew.
I know.
So this is why my name and 안녕 sound similar. Because they have the same vowel. A and 영. Okay.
Okay.
And this is N and 안녕. Okay.
Okay.
This is 아영. Okay. So this is 안녕하세요 is hi.
Okay.
Next, how do you say thank you?
감사합니다.
Okay. Lesson 1 clear.
감사합니다.
네, 맞아요. Oh, this one is good. Here you go. So when you give something or pass something to somebody, you can say 여기요.
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 So 여기 means here. 여기.
여기.
And here you go is 여기요.
여기요.
Exactly. Next. Listen to.
You're super fun.
Because you know basics.
I know basic, but I need to write.
It's fine. Writing is... It's because I prefer picking up one by one.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you say yes in Korean?
네.
No. No. 아니. 아니 is...
아니. 아니요.
아니 is informal.
Informal.
Formal is 아니요. So when my mom asks
yes.
you something, 네 is formal. Informal is 응. 응 or
오노마토페이.
Yes, or You can use both. Okay, so when my mom asks you something and you wanna say no, you cannot say 아니. You should say 아니요.
But your mom always laughs. So she understands.
Yes, but if you wanna sound formal, you should say 아니요.
With your dad, maybe.
아니요. This is it.
Like joking.
아니요. So, how do you say do you like something? Like, do you like something? 조. How do you say I like you in Korean? Forgot this? You have said it before you started saying 사랑해.
좋아요.
It's similar.
좋아해요.
Okay. 좋아해요. So it's like, do you like something? Is something 좋아해요? 좋아해요. 좋아해요. Okay. So how do you say do you like coffee?
너 좋아해 커피.
So the sentence order is opposite as always.
커피 좋아해요. Yeah. But I don't need the 좋아해요 if it's informal.
좋아해?
좋아해?
커피 좋아해?
More natural.
So you wanna ask something, do you like something? make up your own sentence.
럼 좋아해?
럼? 아니 안 좋아해.
아레파 좋아해?
아 아랫바 진짜 좋아해요. 아랫바 너무 맛있어. Good. Okay, 잘했어. Okay, this one is good. 맞아요.
맞아요.
It's that's right. It
맞아요?
means that's right. 맞아요.
맞아요?
따라하세요.
마, 마차요.
맞아요.
Like matcha.
맞아. But that's different pronunciation. 차 and 자 is different. But this one is something that many people get confused.
차, it's the same for me.
I'm gonna. This
자,
is more like,
자.
and this is 차. I know that this sound has a bit of ch sound as well, but they're different. 차.
차,
Uh-huh.
차.
차. Uh-huh. Okay. Good. And this one is.
차차차.
So this one is 자. Okay.
차.
자. 맞아요.
맞아요.
Uh-huh. Better.
Oh.
So yes, that's right. It's 네. 맞아요.
What is this? Using what with what?
So using 네 with 맞아요. So this is something that we just learned.
네, 맞췄죠. 네, 맞아요. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at your Korean.
YouTube is gonna ban you because you're laughing at me.
How many YouTubers laugh at each other?
I don't know. You're laughing too much at me.
Oh my gosh. I'm not laughing at your Korean.
You're discouraging me.
Oh, you're discouraging me. So going back to Hangul, this is 느. You remember 안녕. 느. 느.
No.
And then is 에.
에.
So 네.
네.
This is 예. 네.
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 네. And 맞아요.
맞아요.
This, what's it called? It's not rectangular. Is it rectangular? Square.
Cuadrado.
Cuadrado.
Ma.
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 You remember?
Yeah.
This is ma. This was the one that was annoying you. 자. And why it's pronounced as 맞아요? It's because we have consonant at the bottom in Korean. And when this consonant at the bottom is followed by it doesn't have any sound technically. This one goes up to the next syllable. You see? This is one pronunciation rule.
So it's like that.
This is like that. So this is what's tricky about learning Korean, or actually reading Korean, because Spanish is just written as it sounds, but Korean we have to.
So if I write it, it's with O.
Yes, exactly. So if you write this one, it's incorrect, as if 7 or 6-year-old writes. They actually write this because they write as it sounds, but this is incorrect.
Oh. So I'm gonna be writing like 7 years old.
At first, yes.
Okay.
But later, but you need to learn that this is incorrect way. This is correct. 맞아요. Okay, and this again doesn't have any sound. This is vowel, and this is yo.
Yo.
Yo in English is yo. Okay,
And this O came from where?
which one?
This.
This?
Yeah.
This doesn't come from anywhere. It just exists like this. It's because we don't write like this. Only vowel itself doesn't make anything. So we just created this. 맞아요.
Okay. I see. You wanted to write more?
You wanna write?
No.
Why not? Try writing 네 맞아요.
No.
You can do it.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why are you scared of writing Korean? Why not?
Later. Other episode.
Okay. Our episode is gonna be all about writing in Korean.
They're gonna be bored.
It's gonna be super funny. Anyway, so this is how it works. 네 맞아요.
This? What did you say?
Oh.
I didn't hear you well.
Oh, okay. So this is basically saying ¿qué? In Spanish, or sorry in English. What? Like.
Como diciendo ¿qué dijiste?
Exactly. What did you say? So when you didn't understand anything, you can say 네, 네.
So you just say ne? Like that? Ne?
네.
Ne? That's the reason every time you talk, you say ne.
But I say 뭐?
고마워.
뭐 is what? So because I don't speak formally with my mom or with my friends.
So formal would be 네?
네? 네? Okay. So this one is how to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
How do you say goodbye in Korean?
안녕히 가세요.
Uh-huh.
안녕 가세요.
안녕히 계세요.
계세요.
Good. And when, like in which situation do you use what? You know the
I'm
difference?
always confused. 계세요 is when I'm leaving.
Oh yes.
Yeah?
Yes. And then 안녕히 가세요?
안녕히 가세요 is when somebody is leaving.
Yes. How did you know?
I remember.
Okay.
But I'm sometimes confused.
So I'll explain why it's like that. So first, 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요 is when somebody is leaving. Okay.
Guys go.
go. Exactly. So 안녕히 is safely or comfortably. 안녕히. So 가세요 is go.
Go.
You see here, go in peace.
You always told me ka. When you are going to work, you always say ka. So I guess that's why I remember.
Remember that way. I'm glad it helped. So 안녕히 가세요 is something that you say to somebody that is leaving. Go
가.
in peace. Okay.
Yeah.
개 is stay. Okay. 안녕히 계세요 because you're the one who's leaving and somebody else is staying. So stay in peace. 안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
Common situation that you use this is, let's say that you go to a Korean restaurant or a Korean supermarket and you are leaving a restaurant and that employee or that waiter is gonna tell you 안녕히
I don't know.
안녕히 가세요
안녕히 가세요.
because you're the one who's leaving. Okay. They always say 안녕히 가세요. They say
I forgot.
네,
They would say
계세요.
client. Yeah. 춘춘님 선생님.
고객님.
감경님.
안녕히 가세요. So 고객님.
감경님.
Okay, 좋아요. So let's say that you're leaving for work and I'm the one who's staying at home. What would you say? Let's say that we
안녕히
speak.
계세요.
And then I would say 안녕히 가세요. But we are never gonna say it because we don't talk formally.
We just say 안녕.
잘 가. 잘
잘
가.
가.
Yeah, 잘 가 is like take care. It's more
사랑해.
friendly. 좋아. Look, we're already in lesson 4. But this one was the one that I was explaining yesterday. This one is how to say sorry. How do you say sorry?
Sorry. I knew sorry. Sorry was. Oh, sorry. Wait, don't say.
I'll go get water.
Sorry.
I'm thirsty.
Well, informal way is 미안해. No?
Yeah.
미안해.
Yes.
But that's informal. Formal, I forgot formal. I never speak formal.
But you need to say
But I want
formal.
water.
I asked you, but you didn't answer.
미안해.
물?
물 좋아해. 진짜.
You can say 물 주세요.
물 주세요.
It's water, please. 주세요 is give me.
물 주세요.
물 주세요. 알겠어요. 여기요.
여기.
Here you go. 여기요. Are you thirsty?
Yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry formally is 죄송합니다.
죄송합니다. That's
I
the reason I
use this.
forgot because it's so different to me.
Yeah, it's really it's completely different.
죄송합니다.
This is the most formal way to say I'm sorry. Less formal is 죄송해요. Like 미안해요.
미안해요. I like that. Because it's so similar to 미안해.
For example, you wanna say I'm sorry to my dad, and if you say 미안해요, my dad is gonna laugh.
Yeah. It's gonna get us close.
Or more distant. Well, so
Sorry.
if you
That's Latin American way. Sorry.
sorry,
Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry, John. Sorry. And this? Just a second.
This one is really important.
Just a second.
잠시만요. What's going on?
Somebody win the lottery.
축하해.
So, 잠시만요.
잠시만요.
잠시만요
Mhm.
is just a minute.
Yeah. Or 잠깐만요. They are both the same.
잠시만요.
잠시만요. Give me a minute.
I know.
Anything.
When you call me and I'm playing,
Yeah, 잠시만요. You can
Yeah.
say 잠시. Oh my god, it's gonna sound
아니.
so annoying.
You say, 잠시만요.
It's already annoying. I'm starting to think
잠시만요.
if it's a good decision to teach you Korean again.
Why?
I don't know, like, it's gonna sound so annoying. I call you and then you're like 잠시만요.
잠시만요.
And then you never answer me back. It's going like. But anyway, yesterday, you remember when I was looking for barcode in my app, I said
Yeah.
잠시만요. 죄송합니다. 잠시만요. I use this a lot.
What's your accent?
잠시만.
잠시만.
I don't know. This is the thing. When somebody asks me to speak my accent, I never can do it. So this is it for lesson 4. You wanna continue or?
We can do lesson 5 from wisdom because it's gonna be overwhelming for me.
Yeah, that
Va a
I
ser
don't.
mucha información.
Yo sé.
Mucha.
I don't wanna do that. So
잠시만요. What was the other word I learned this? Banana again. That's gonna be my words of the week.
next one. This is
Banana. Focus.
this one is how to say like in Spanish. Soy, eres, es, son, somos. You know how difficult Spanish
Yeah,
is?
I know. So this is difficult.
Thankfully, there are only 2.
Okay.
In Spanish, there are 6 or 7. So it's you already know this. How do you say I'm Venezuelan,
Venezuelan sound.
and then it's followed by something. It's like
It's like
M.
Hernan. Yeah.
Hernan Iello. Yes.
Hernan, yeah.
So in that case, it means I am.
And you said your age as well, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 살이에요.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember well.
Yeah.
I
You
used to know
definitely
how to-
remember. Yes. So that's one way. This is 이에요. So 에르난이에요.
Hernan이에요.
좋아요. 아영이에요.
Yeah.
I'm 아영. So this is one way. 이에요. And then the other way is it's actually 이에요, but we just speak 에요 because it's difficult to pronounce 예요. We just say 에요. And the difference is 에르난. This is your name. 아영. This is my name. And then 이에요. So pay attention to this. There is consonant at the bottom, right?
Yes.
And it ends with consonant as well. So it's followed by 이에요. And let's say piano. So there's no consonant at the bottom. It ends with vowel, right? There's no consonant at the bottom. And it's followed by 에요.
Piano예요.
Piano예요. It is piano. Piano예요.
piano예요.
How do you say it's coffee?
Coffee이에요.
No, it's 커피예요.
Coffee이에요.
커피예요. So there's this one is first 이예요. Second is 에요. And when this word ends with consonant, it's followed by 이예요. When there's no consonant at the bottom, like when this word ends with vowel, it's followed by 에요.
Like perro, dog.
개
개.
or 강아지. 강아지.
강아지.
Is there a consonant or not?
강아지.
No.
강아지.
강아지. 지. And it's followed by
강아지예요.
exactly. 강아지예요. Exactly.
강아지예요.
But this one is also noun. It is a noun. Okay, so
Oh.
this is the sentence structure of it
noun.
is a noun or I am noun. Like you are a noun.
This lesson is difficult.
This is difficult. So I was laughing when you said let's go to 5 and then we can finish. No, but this one is really important. You need to know this
Okay.
rule. Okay?
So let's do it again.
So how do you say I'm Hernan?
Hernan이에요. What's the difference between informal and formal in that case?
Oh,
You see? It's catchy.
this is formal way, by the way. Informal way is 이야 and 야. So for example, 에르난이야
Hernan이야.
instead of 이에요. And then 강아지야.
강아지야.
So if you wanna say I'm Venezuelan to Yenirang, how would you say?
Venezuelan 사람이야.
이야.
And when they were calling you, ya,
Oh, that's different.
야, 하나영.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah is hey.
Hey, 야영.
Yeah.
야.
Yeah, 현아영. It's
야,
hey.
하나영.
Hey, 아영. It's but it's very, very informal.
But you can say then, 아영. Yeah.
So I don't know, when somebody calls someone in Korean, we put something at the end of the names. For example, Amber is calling me like 아영 아
아영 아.
because my name ends with consonant. So it's 아영 아.
So Erna 아.
Yes.
No?
But you know what's weird? When we do this with foreign name, it sounds really weird. That's the rule, but nobody's gonna call you that way because your name is not Korean.
So they're just gonna avoid that.
They're just gonna call you like Ernan, because you never call you Ernana.
So it's avoided.
We never do that with.
It's avoided by nature.
I don't know. We never do that in.
Like my dad, Gustavo.
Gustavo, yeah.
Gustavo, yeah. But nobody's gonna say Gustavo.
No, just Gustavo.
Because they know it's not Korean name.
Probably. But Sunju, first Korean name Sunju, there is no consonant here. So Gustavo is also the same. Gustavo. If I write your dad's name here,
Yeah.
Bo ends with vowel.
With
so
vowel.
Gustavo, yeah.
Yeah. So when you don't wanna sound disrespectful or don't wanna joke with your friend like they were doing with you, like they would just call you
They would call me Ayonga.
Ayana.
Ayonga. That actually sounds much better, much like soft.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call like that because Nahyun and I
That's
are.
when you wanna make joke or when you call me that I'm playing.
That's why Nahyun burst into laugh when you learn that, when you repeated that, because and you're not supposed to call me that way because we're not like, hey, what's up, bro?
It's fun. You see that face? It's fun.
So you cannot call
Yeah.
me, yeah, 현아요. No,
야, 사랑해.
No, doesn't sound romantic at all.
어.
If you call me like 아영아 사랑해, it sounds really romantic.
아영아, 사랑해.
So
we are done with the lesson.
wait.
Lesson done.
Wait.
We need to go back to it because it's difficult.
What?
We need to do it again because it's difficult.
You wanna review?
Yeah. No, but not today.
Oh
Other day.
yeah. Of course, that's how I start.
Because it's too much.
I know. We're gonna review what we learned today so that you don't forget. Okay. So okay. Last sentence. This. 뭐 is what? 뭐?
뭐?
I always say 뭐. What?
뭐?
뭐?
No?
뭐? So if you wanna ask like, what is it or what's it? What's that? It's 뭐예요. You remember 에요 is followed by a
뭐예요.
word. 뭐예요? What's
뭐예요.
that? So let's say that my mom has something and you wanna ask what's that?
뭐예요.
뭐예요? 뭐예요?
That's formal.
Informal is 뭐야?
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 So,
I think that's more than enough for today. Okay. That was a
잘했어.
good start. 잘했어.
hey.
파이팅. 에르나
파이팅.
파이팅.
Fighting?
파이팅. Done. Good. Good is done. Good.